You must have experienced the feeling of sitting in front of a textbook, rereading the same paragraph over and over, yet still not understanding it. Well, that's most probably because you're putting all your effort into just trying to study hard, whereas the solution lies in studying smart. The SQ3R method, developed by Francis P. Robinson, an American educator and psychologist in the 1940s. During World War II, Robinson was tasked with finding a way to improve the learning and retention of military personnel. In response to this challenge, Robinson developed the SQ3R method as a systematic approach to reading and learning complex material quickly and effectively. The method consists of 5 steps, with the first being survey. This step suggests that before reading the entire chapter or article, take a moment to survey the material. This means skimming through the headings, subheadings, and any diagrams or charts. Get a feel for the structure of the content. Imagine you're about to explore a new city. You wouldn't just start walking aimlessly. Instead, you'd take a quick look at a map to understand where the main attractions are. In the same way, surveying the material helps you grasp the big picture and prepares your mind for what's coming next. The second step is question. As you survey the material, start turning the headings and subheadings into questions. For example, if you're reading about the water cycle, you might ask, how does the water cycle work? Or, what are the stages of the water cycle? These questions give you a purpose for reading. Instead of just passively absorbing information, you're on a mission to find answers. This keeps you engaged and makes the reading process more interactive and enjoyable. Now, the third step is read. With your questions in mind, begin reading the material more thoroughly. But instead of just reading to get through it, focus on finding the answers to your questions. For example, if you asked, what are the stages of the water cycle? As you read, you'll look for those specific stages. This targeted reading approach helps you stay focused and makes the material more memorable. The fourth step is recite. After you finish reading a section, pause and try to recite or summarize the key points in your own words. This is where you can use the Feynman Technique, which involves explaining the material as if you were teaching it to someone else or even to yourself. The idea is to simplify the concepts enough that anyone could understand them. As Albert Einstein famously said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. By doing this, you're solidifying the material in your memory and ensuring that you truly grasp the concepts. Finally, we come to the fifth step, review. After you've gone through the entire material, take some time to review what you've learned. Go back to the questions you asked and see if you can answer them without looking at the text. This helps consolidate the information in your memory and makes it easier to recall later. However, many students face a difficulty at this step. When they look at the notes they've taken during the process, they often find them too disorganized and confusing. To help you make your notes clean and organized, we've explained a simple note-taking method, the Cornell method, in this video.